I need to make another drill, so I'm just going to make one out of these long, narrow ones. One of these long, narrow ones that I have. Oh, this one's longer. Let's see. Let me see. That one's got a little bit of a curve, but I think I can preserve like 90% of that length. Yeah. At least 90%, maybe 95% of the length. This glove is softer. Yeah. Why is it important to have a softer glove? So I can feel what's going on. It's going to be a delicate operation in case you don't know. Yeah. I don't know what that material is, but it's soft. Not exactly the best material for a drill, but it's what I got. Some of these long, narrow artifacts that look like drills are actually knives. But I'm going to try to make it a drill because it'll be thick and it'll be very straight. And I'm not going to put notches this time, I don't think. Yeah. I don't think I'll put notches this time. Not like the last one. It's so soft it won't flake. Yeah, that's weird stuff. And again, I'm getting the weird scoop out again. Again. I'm going to lose some length off of the base. Yeah. A little bit. Not too much. I'm not going to lose too much off the base. Yeah, later at night, everything gets quieter. I still don't know what material this is. It's just soft. Heat treat? Maybe. Probably. Yeah. It's a mystery chert. I don't know what it is. Although it does flake quite well. I don't know what the issue was with this one. Maybe there was no issue at all. Maybe the previous owner just didn't want to finish at that time. At that particular time, just didn't want to finish it. Oh, come on. Maybe he was encountering that sort of stuff. Not enough strength in the edge to run long flakes because it's kind of soft. Not soft like obsidian, but soft as in cushiony. It feels like there's a cushion there, like I'm knapping cortex. I'm going to go to a different flaker. The other one. A larger rod and see if I can knock off a big flake here. Why does it help? Because I'm engaging with a larger surface area. Yeah, I'm engaging with a larger surface area on the edge, and sometimes that helps to drive a flake. Yeah. Now, I don't know why I'm trying to keep it wide. It's just a habit. If I'm going to do a drill, I need to have it narrow to begin with. But I guess I just wanted to regularize it, straighten it out, use the width to do that. But I don't need to. It doesn't need to be wide at all for me to make a drill out of this. I can start very narrow. Why am I using such a long piece for the drill? Because people want to see how to control the flaking so that it doesn't snap. Yeah. Just don't bite off more than you can chew. Just be very careful with how much you bite off. Doesn't need to be thin, it just needs to be regular. Yeah, it's about as thin as it needs to be right now. I don't need to go any thinner. Relatively easy peasy. Yeah, so I already took down most of the obstacles. There's only a few spots that are a little bit too thick. I can get those in a little bit. I might even be able to run some pressure flakes. Oh, let's see. Let's just pick at it with indirect percussion. While I yap. How's that? I'll just yap away while I'm doing this, because it doesn't require much effort to lose width. No. So easy to lose width. If that's what you need to do. And that's what I need to do. No biggie. No big deal. Right? Right. Now the only thing is, do I want to remove the all the patina and all the cortex and all that? It's probably just patina. It's been sitting in, I think this is one of the bifaces that's been sitting in water. So I got to get rid of that water stain. Right? I think that's what it is. So this one is just going to be like a show drill. It's not really good for drilling in the real world because it's a soft material. But you never know. You never really know until you try it on a piece of wood. But in my experience, it's much easier to drill with a harder stone than this. This feels almost like floor tile. It's very chalky, almost like cortex. It's not the best material for drills, but it can be used, of course, especially on softer wood or cane. Especially on cane, you don't need to remove much material from it. It's already got a large void in the middle of the cane. You just need to expand it a little bit, so a soft material is okay for the drill. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do want to take off all of the patina. Should have thought of that earlier. Because now I got to hit it while the tip is long. But as long as I don't bite off more than I can chew, it'll be all right. Is that good enough? I think it's good enough on that side. Oops, come on. All right. Come on. Yeah, just so soft. I need to be able to run a flake without hitting exactly on the base. Why is it slipping? Because I'm trying to do something that it doesn't want to do. I'm trying to hit it a little offset from directly in line with the center of the piece, so I don't snap the whole thing in half. It doesn't like it. It wants to snap. I'm trying to regularize the base to make it look like it used to be something. Looked like it was something else, and it was just resharpened. But I might not be able to regularize the base. Oh, let's see. I can always clean it up with pressure. I just wanted to get the major contours straightened out. I really didn't want to do it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I forgot to plug my phone in. Now that it's registering very low battery. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's continue all this time. I made several videos already and I didn't plug in the phone to the charger. So I'm just cleaning up this side with some bold flakes, and then I'm going to go to pressure flaking here in a little bit. I got to be careful, so I'm not talking much during this process because it can snap. Mess up my whole day. Yeah, I don't want to be talking during this step because bad luck can rear its ugly head. Right when you think it's easy peasy. One of the easiest things to do is to lose width. That's what I'm doing. I'm just taking down the width. But bad times can creep in. Yeah, bad luck. So I don't know, I can't be chit-chatting too much during this process. I'm going to try to remove a lot of this staining, but I'm only going to do it with very thin flakes because it needs to be a thick drill in order to stay in one piece. Right? Right. I do want it to stay in one piece, so I don't end up being a dum-dum. It's not any good if it breaks. No, there's no more useless drill than a broken one. Come on. Yeah, you can lose width easily, but to do it without step fracturing, that's the thing. And I can do a lot of this with pressure, but I'll save the pressure toward the end so I don't get exhausted. I got to make sure it's consistent all the way through, straight and consistent, well tapered if possible, so it can remain strong. Yeah, you can grind it all you want. Making a drill, you can grind it all you want, within reason. Because you grind it too much and nothing happens when you hit the edge and you go, oh dang, what do? I grind too much. Now what do? Screwed. Yeah. I can't take that part off because it's within a depression. Can't mess with it. Maybe later I can mess with that one spot that has patina on it, or staining. Yeah. What was that? That was nothing. I don't hum tunes, I just hum. Although, yeah, I do some. I can't say that. Sometimes I do hum a tune, but that's rare. Yeah, I don't like humming tunes because then it sticks in my head forever. Yeah, I'm one of those. I'm one of those. The tune just sticks in my head and I'm suffering the whole day. Nah, it's not that bad. It doesn't stick the whole day. I gotta take that down a little bit more. It's just still too bulky. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't notice it before. Because it wants me to mess with it while it's in a vulnerable state, because it wants to snap. Oh yes. All right, time for a pressure. Yep. Now, time for pressure and yip-yapping. Well, again, I can't be taking this for granted because it could easily snap on me right when I don't want it to. Ooh, it pressure flakes well. Oh yes. This might have fairly pretty flaking on it. Yeah. Surprised how well it pressure flakes. That's nice for a change. Yeah. Nice. I probably should have tried the pressure flake at first so I could have set it aside for something else. It's so cooperative on the pressure. Yeah, would have been a good candidate for fancy pressure flaking. Yeah. Oh well. I don't like fancy pressure flaking anyway. Too much of a napper's cramp. Yep. Nappers, crampers. Although this stuff naps easy enough, I probably could nap it without too much issue. Oops. Yeah. Ooh, almost got that stained area. And the domed pad helps a lot because without it, I could easily snap this in half. And where can you get domed pads? Well, you get it. You go in your workshop and look for the materials, put one together, and that's where you get it. Yeah, I know you can do it. This is not like Flintknapping. Anyone can make one of these, right? If you can't make one of these and you want to make one of these, you might be in for a surprise. You might be in for a surprise. You might not be able to nap well, get the hang of knapping if you can't make a pad, right? Making a pad is so much easier than knapping. If it's so much easier, why don't I make it? To sell. Well, I need a setup for it. I don't have a setup for it. Every time I set up for these things, I lose hundreds of dollars. Yep. Because I could be flint knapping. But anyway. I keep saying that, but we'll see what happens. See, I gave my house to my ex-wife and kids, so all my tools and everything are in storage. I didn't take many with me. Left most of the tools there. So I've minimized it so that everything fits in my van that I need for flint knapping and making videos. That's it. I can always go to the hardware store and buy all the stuff I need to make, you know, flint knapping tools, flint knapping tool kits, and that kind of thing. But then I don't do any flint knapping during the week. Maybe I can make more with flint knapping tools than I can with flint knappings. What happens if that's true? I don't know. It'd be kind of tempting just to do flint knapping tools in that case. Yeah. It'd be tempting. But it'd also be kind of boring. Not that boring is bad. It just, you know, eventually you get to the point where the days become same old. Becomes Groundhog Day every day. Every day, same old. I've been there and done that. Oh yes, many years. I don't think I want to live that way anymore. No, I know I don't. There's no thinking there. I know I don't. All right, so do I want to complete this just like that? It's a drill just like that right now. Why am I taking back the edge? It needs to be a little more narrow. Yeah. Am I going to bevel it? Nope. I'm just going to take down both sides and then I'll symmetritize it. Watch it. I can unsymmetritize it here if I'm not careful. Can you do this on a regular edge? Just make a point like this with just kind of technique? Yeah, of course. But you end up with it kind of thick, which is fine. There's a lot of artifacts like that. The point ends up being thick, but at least it's the whole point. That's the point, to make a point. That's the whole point, to make a whole point. Yeah. The whole point is to make a whole point. You didn't know? Now you know. Trying to finish this fast here. It's gonna be 31 minutes here. No, yeah, it is. I got like 32 minutes on them. I'm gonna get a new phone next month, so I probably won't have to worry about this stupid video shooting capacity thing that I have to deal with this dumb phone. But I might still do the 30-minute thing because it seems to work out well. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to have the option to run a longer video if I want to, without having to tack on 15, 20 minutes to the end. I'd rather run it the full 40, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. Yeah. Could I make it more narrow? I might be able to. Quickly. Yeah, it's still a little bit wide. But I think that's good enough. Good enough? Good enough. Thumbnail picture really fast. Okay.